So the Bumble case was a biometric case that came about because of the law that exists in Illinois. Darrow helped me uncover a violation that I would not have been able to uncover were it not for their work. Basically, just to boil it down, the violation was that the Bumble dating app was creating maps of people's facial geometry. Basically, what happened was, in order to be a user of Bumble, they touted it as a security measure, where when you became a Bumble user, you would upload a photo that Bumble would then analyze to confirm that you were a human and not an AI creature, or an animal, and that you should be entitled to use the Bumble platform. And Darrow uncovered the fact that they were requiring this as part of becoming a Bumble user and using their technology. None of that was being disclosed in the terms of use or the privacy policy, which is why it was so concerning. And obviously for a company like Bumble with millions of users, we're talking about privacy violations that are happening on a very large scale. And I would never have known that this was going on were it not for Darrow. So we ultimately reached a very large settlement. It's probably one of the biggest on record. The settlement for the class was $40 million for a class of Illinois-only people. And the result that each person was able to make a claim in the settlement for a very substantial amount of money. But most importantly, they changed their business practices because of our case. And that's the thing I'm the most proud of. And I'm very proud of it. It's definitely one of the biggest cases that I've done. And none of it would have been possible had it not been for Darrow's investigation. I would say heading into settlement discussions, the Darrow write-up of the technical aspects of the case was very critical. I think, especially as we all know, we lawyers aren't technical people, but when you can package something and explain it to other lawyers, the technical aspects, in a way that is understandable, I think in this particular case, it really helped because the mediator didn't have much of a technical background in what violation was occurring. But because of the work of Darrow, I was able to package and explain it. And it ultimately led, I think, to the settlement that we achieved. A large part of my practice involves privacy violations that happen in a digital space. So partnering or working with a really amazing crew of technical consultants to identify the violations that are happening in an efficient way enables me to file cases more efficiently and to litigate and to really get down to what I do best, which is litigating the cases. And it makes my job easier, enables me to file more cases and to get to the end results in a quicker way than before. I mean, it's really been tremendous for me because now I've developed a portfolio of cases that originated from Darrow's ideas. And if you think about it, the more cases that you file, it's basically, when you're on the class action side, it's gambling because we're not getting paid by the hour. So we're incentivized to litigate cases efficiently and to file as many cases that are legitimate and supportable as I can. So to me, each case is a gamble, obviously, because I'm financing my own cases and not getting paid by the hour. But each case that I have, if you think about it, it's a lottery ticket. And when you have 100 lottery tickets in your pocket, you have 100 chances to win. And when you have one lottery ticket in your pocket, you only have one chance to win. So the more cases I can file, the more lottery tickets I have in my pocket, and the more likelihood that each one will be successful in the end. And they're not all winners, but my hope is that the majority of them will be.